Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Chicago Bears and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Cam Little out for the opening kick. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. This return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Running for the first time with the Louisville Cardinal. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
The gun. Here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, Williams. And the Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
What we're already seeing his leg's going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. And that's going to fall incomplete on the look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down. One drive in, and he is already in line for that ice pack. Took a couple of early hits. It looks like it's affecting his ability to deliver that football.
Yeah, and I'll let you know a little secret here, Kate. Those defenses, once they get to the quarterback, they usually don't stop.
This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Great job.
Lawrence going to throw straight away here. Short pass brought in. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
At the 22-yard line.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Smash. Hey, Ginger. Here we go.
First carry now. This is Bashal Tootin. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. That was Montez Sweat who took him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That's completed right side. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38. Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Hey, Lion!
First and goal. Here's Tootin. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Williams from the gun. This is Loveland working the right side. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
Fields this one at the 3. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
Decent 20.
Inside give here for Tootin. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be second and 5.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They have 2nd down and 5. They'll go again here with Tootin. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Hey, run! Hey, son. Silver.
On play action now, Lawrence. That pass caught by Strange. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Lawrence working from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
Hey, let's go.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. Thought there'd be more room up the middle, but there wasn't. It closed quickly. He stopped after a 3-yard gain. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Hey, go. Hey, tomato. That. Red.
Throw here, 3rd down. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that'll bring up 4th down. Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. Good work so far. He's got room. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Pressure comes. Williams. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and 2, Williams. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears start to fight back with their first points of this game. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
Did he get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
On 1st and 10. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Hey, run! 11.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 9-point advantage. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Bears 7. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Hill now to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Williams to throw on first. Buys time, rolling right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They'll cobble together a yard there. Stopped by Foye Oluoku.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Third down, here's Williams. Has his man caught by Odunze. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Completed to his running back. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs from 37. First down, Williams to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Complete right side. Burden has it. Nice run across the 15. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he's got it. Had to lay out for it, but touchdown. The Bears make it a one-score game before halftime. And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. He wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. He's going to field this at the 2. All right, so he'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Running from the pistol, it's Tootin. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Throw left side, complete. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Chased out to his right. Did not like what he was seeing, Brunson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
All in left side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. Third down here. Need 8 on the play.
Hey, kill. Hey, go. Go. Hey, Ginger. Zach. Go. Let's go. 11.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears might be able to get some points late after the interception. All right, defense did its job. Forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule. Avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say. Earn the right to rush the passer. Earn the right to make them one-dimensional.
Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take the lead just before halftime. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Bears push their lead to 3.
Jaguars 17.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Hey, run!
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Fields this one at the 3. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Lawrence now off the play action. Headed out right. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Wow, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really, it just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Gets it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Hey, son.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tutu. And they make the tackle at the 38. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Deep shot doesn't quite work out. That's an incomplete pass. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And it sets up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
On red.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Trying to find his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
23. 30.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. He takes a pop and the ball comes out. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Williams on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
They'll run now on 2nd down. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. They'll air it out on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look. Ooh, errant snap, but he gets what he can behind this one.
So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Now Lawrence on the play fake. He's got a man left. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
2nd down here to 2. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Take right open. 11. Hey.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go.
They go play action. Lawrence buying some time right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's trying to push the field. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's his running back. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
11.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go.
Lawrence in the pistol. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Sink right. Rip, 23. Hey, Tim. Hey, tomato.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Go. Hey, I'm gun.
3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Looking to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars take a 4-point lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Hill now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. It's a foot race. It's inside the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Bears push their lead to 3.
27. Jaguars 24.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tootin. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. Let's go.
Hand off to Tootin. Good pickup, but he's denied that 1st down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
On red.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now it's Tootin. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Tootin headed left. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Flush down now to his left. Finds a seam down the middle. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
At the 12-yard line.
Rip, 23. Here we go.
Forced out to his right. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ryan. Hey, Soko. Easy.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 4th-quarter lead. Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars take a 4-point lead.
The scores, Jaguars 31, Bears 27.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
Brought down right there.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Working from the gun, Williams. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football. He's back to throw. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
I get it in baseball. That 27th out, it's just different than the other 26. And these 100 yards and these inches right near the goal line, well, they're the toughest to get. And this defense, give them some credit, man. Put a gold star by that effort to hold them inches away on the previous down and then to get the sack. Game-changing kind of plays.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Bears losing by 4. All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down. Desperation time here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears jump in front late. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
Jaguars 31.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
All right, let's go. Hey, Ginger. Zach.
He'll look to throw it. All in left side. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Here he is to throw. He rolls to his right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Short pass brought in. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. The Bears decide to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Hey, run! Run! This side! Take right, open. 11, Agate. Here we go.
Throwing now. Deep down the right sideline. It's his running back making the catch. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
First down.
Rip, 23. Have gun. Hey, Silver.
Setting up to pass. In the hands of his running back, Tootin. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. Back to throw. Completed to his running back. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal. To throw. And he's got it! He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left! Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
38. Bears 34. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Chased out to his right. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Jaguars come away with a win in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.